Hi, I'm Robert Hurt. Thank you for tuning into our monthly video address. Today I am at Montpelier in Orange County, Virginia, the home of James and Dolly Madison. On March 16th, we recognize what would have been James Madison's 264th birthday. Known as the father of the Constitution, Madison began his political career in the Virginia House of Delegates and went on to serve as the first representative of Virginia's 5th District in Congress before his election as president in 1808. Not only was he instrumental in the creation and adoption of our Constitution, but he also shepherded the Bill of Rights through the first Congress. It is vital that we maintain and strengthen the democratic system Madison helped develop, which enabled our country to become what it is today. I appreciate the opportunity to share with you some of what we have been working on during the month of March. Earlier this month, Benjamin Netanyahu addressed a joint meeting of Congress. It was a great honor to have Prime Minister Netanyahu come to Washington to reaffirm the importance of a strong alliance between the United States and Israel. As we all work to see freedom and stability in the Middle East, maintaining a strong strategic alliance with Israel, our greatest ally in the region, is of critical importance. I am grateful for Prime Minister Netanyahu's leadership in the effort to prevent a nuclear Iran, and that the American people had this opportunity to receive his invaluable perspective on these critical issues. This month, we also passed 2 bills to reform the Environmental Protection Agency. Every day, we see EPA regulations that significantly hinder job growth and continue to make life more difficult for our family farmers and our small businesses in Virginia's 5th District. These 2 bills represent a positive step forward in ensuring that the EPA cannot arbitrarily institute politically motivated regulations that fail to consider the broader negative effects on American business. I was proud to support these common sense measures and see them pass the House with bipartisan support. Just last week, the House passed its budget proposal to put our nation on a path to fiscal sustainability. A budget is a framework that makes important choices and sets priorities needed to manage our limited resources in the best interests of our great country. A responsible budget is essential to avoiding a fiscal crisis. Our plan rejects the unsustainable status quo of trillions of dollars in debt, an anemic economic recovery, and federal budget that continues to run large annual deficits. This legislation provides real solutions that will balance the budget, grow the economy, create more jobs and opportunity, save and strengthen vital programs, and ensure our national security. The Senate also joined us in passing its annual budget resolution, and now we will begin the appropriations process to allocate resources to vital federal programs. I remain committed to working with my colleagues to set our fiscal house in order so that we can grow our economy and build a stronger America for our children and grandchildren. This month, I introduced the Healthcare Consumer Privacy Act along with my Democratic colleague Collin Peterson of Minnesota. This common sense legislation will enable individuals to remove their profiles from the federal healthcare website, healthcare.gov. Last year, a constituent contacted our office to express his concern over the fact that he was unable to delete his profile from the website, even though he decided not to sign up for the health care coverage. After investigating the issue and talking with the Department of Health and Human Services, we discovered that others were experiencing the same problem and that HHS had no justification for this policy. And that is why we introduced the Healthcare Consumer Privacy Act to enable individuals to remove their profiles and personal information from the federal website. While I remain focused on repealing the President's health care law and replacing it with market-oriented health care reforms, the Healthcare Consumer Privacy Act is a critical step in the interim to protect individuals and personal information. It is my hope that this common sense bipartisan bill moves swiftly through the legislative process, and I look forward to working with Representative Peterson and my colleagues to ensure that individual privacy is protected. As we close, let us always remember the principles for which Madison stood and advocated and made our nation a beacon of democracy for all the world to see. I hope you and your family take the opportunity to visit this beautiful home and bear witness to the incredible history on display here at Montpelier. If we may ever be of service to you, I encourage you to contact us at one of our district offices or our Washington office. We can always be reached at our website at hurt.house.gov, where you can also sign up for regular legislative updates. You can also join the conversation on our social media pages.